Good morning. This is 60 Seconds to Serenity, and I'm Gregg Hammond, here to help you acquire the skills to harness the superpower of a calm mind. Each morning, I hop on just to share a little bit of wisdom to help you respond through your day to things that are going on and keep a calm mind instead of reacting. And it's amazing how well this works when you practice this. Use the power of repetition to create a habit of responding. And you want to keep smiling. I see we got a little bit of glitter there today. So the power of your 60 Seconds to Serenity tools. Breathing in, breathing out. The concept, the idea here is that your breath is in and out in a controlled and focused manner. You're focusing on the breath coming in and out like a nice warm wave on a sandy beach where it's tranquil and serene. And by using the breath, which you have, you're always breathing, right? By focusing and using the breath as that first thing where you put your focus, you're taking control of the air coming in and out of the amazing body that you have. And that air coming in a controlled way like that puts more oxygen into your brain and into your body. And we're working on the ability to respond to things in our day, people in our day. And when you respond instead of reacting, you stay in control. And you maintain a nice, serene and calm mind. And I say it's a superpower because not a lot of people do that. Most people react. And our environment and the conditions that we have grown up most of the time, our school, and especially television and the news, and movies show you mostly how to react to things in your environment, in your day. For you to become the change that you want to see in the world, you start with yourself. So we take the powerful, calm breath and we team that up with our affirmations and our thoughts, our raising our vibration in a very, very powerful way by focusing on extremely good things. We think through our life to things where we've experienced amazing times. It could be time you spent with somebody that you really care about. It could be a graduation. It could be a time when you got something that you really wanted to get, something, maybe you achieved something. And the good news is that your life just got a whole lot easier by focusing on 60 Seconds to Serenity, on using these tools to improve the way that you respond to things. I have the Daily Affirmation of Health, which I've read a couple of times. I really like this one, so I'm going to read it again for you. This is daily affirmation that you can say throughout the day, and you can take parts of it. I mean, we have this card where I was showing you some short affirmations, right? I am healthy, I am happy, I am helpful, I live in paradise, meaning that you're in your mind, everywhere that you go, you're in paradise because of the way that you the way that you use these tools keeps you in paradise. So you don't have to live in a tropical island, or maybe for some people they feel like the snow, where it never really gets above a certain temperature, is their paradise. No matter, but it's wherever you go that you're keeping in your mind that you live in paradise. And my memory is very good. It's an empowering statement. I've been talking about using empowering statements instead of disempowering statements. But this healthy affirmation, this daily affirmation, that my body and all its organs were created by the infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It knows how to heal me. Its wisdom created all my organs, tissues, bones, and muscles. This infinite healing presence within me is now transforming every atom of my being, making me whole and perfect. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place now. Wonderful the works of the creative intelligence within me. I am now perfectly healthy. And that's by John Assaraf. And I like his brain training. There are many different teachers out there that share very valuable information, and I personally have found that studying with a variety of teachers has been powerful. Although studying with one particular mentor may be something that you feel suited to. And I recommend you go with what you feel inside your intuitive self. And we'll expand more on the intuitive self as we go into the next month of December. I've been doing the 60 Seconds to Serenity video every morning for the month of November, a little bit of October, and I'm going to go all the way through December with the focus of creating this tool, creating the repetition. This video will be posted for anybody to share and also to review over and over. If you missed it, if you didn't catch it live, then you can review it whenever it fits into your schedule. The power of the breath and the power of the affirmation, and also the power of gratitude. I have my gratitude notebook where I show the list of things that I've written down, 10 things each day that I sit quietly I take about 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes a little longer, to go through. And I use my non-dominant hand, which is part of the exercise that we're working on, and I write down in my notebook things that I'm grateful for. And I say the things that I'm grateful for, but a lot of times it's people, a lot of times it's experiences, a lot of times it can be things. So there are combinations and a variety of things that I put on the list, right? As I go through the list, I have on here the washing machine, because for my laundry, that's a blessing that I have. That vacuum cleaners, I have a couple of vacuum cleaners, and I like vacuuming. I put on here trash bags. I mentioned that one of these morning videos. Trash bags is just the idea, the concept of having this very thin piece of plastic that you can put those things into and then put them somewhere where somebody comes to collect them. That I think that's something to be very thankful for. If you've been places where that doesn't happen, you know why. You would know, how amazing that is. I put on here coffee because that's something I enjoy in the morning. Exercise for the heart. That's a love exercise. Exercising my heart and thinking in loving ways, putting a very loving attitude out there. I put on here the Keep Smiling movement, which I'm delighted to be sharing and part of with the books that I'm publishing with Ken. Ken Rashawn is my publishing company. He is not only the photographer, he's the publisher and also the co-author with me, and also Barry Shore. And so if you get online, you'll be able to find the version of Keep Smiling that I have. It's I just found out yesterday that it is actually up on Amazon, so you can check that out and buy a copy if you would like to have one of those. So you're working on harnessing the gratitude, the things that you're grateful for in your mind, right? That you've written on your list, and you're using that to team with the power of your breath, so that because you have your breath with you all the time. The idea is that we're creating this tool that no matter where you go, you can start using the breath. And then as you have practiced and repeated this, where you are harnessing the gratitude and the empowering statements, some music that you enjoy that comes to mind, you team all that together with your breath. And then with just 60 seconds of soft, gentle, controlled breath in and out, right? As you're doing that, you're harnessing the superpower of a calm mind. Bring yourself to a calm mind and responding. You don't have to react right away to things. I want to talk about setting goals. If you're watching this, I want you to think about, for 2018, what kind of goal you would like to set. And then also just for the month of December. And so if you have a goal that you'd like to share, you can put it in the comments here. That would be fantastic. If you have things that you're thinking about, just to write them down. Very powerful exercise is writing every day. And we've been doing the non-dominant hand exercise. I've been writing non-dominant hand for a long time. So it means with my left, which is now fairly balanced out, I'm good with my non-dominant hand. And I wrote out paragraphs like this, right? This particular paragraph I did last year, and it has the date. I put the date on there so you can see that it was December 23rd, right? And on this side, it said day 68. So last December, I was at day 68. And so writing out something with your non-dominant hand, all that I've had, all that I've suggested right now is you write out your name, you write out the day of the week, you write out the month, the number on the calendar for the day, and then the year, you write the sunrise and sunset times in your location, and then you can include the temperature that it is at the time that you're writing, whatever. And so if it's a cold place, it may be 38. If it's a warm place, it may be 82. But you write that in there. And that's all that we have on for the non-dominant hand. And if you're just starting, just start with just your name and then go through. You can review some of these videos that are on my timeline for the 60 Seconds to Serenity. The magnets, if you'd like a magnet for your refrigerator or a sticker, if you send me your message me your address, I will send these out. I have had some sponsors who have been making donations, and we always welcome donations through the Global Jam for Peace website, and you can see on the sign behind me. Takes me a second to get used to this. The mirror image of the camera, so that you can read things. That's a new skill that I'm acquiring, is how to move in the camera when it's reversed. Teaching guitars, that's a challenging thing, but I am getting better and better by practice and by repetition. The repetition of anything will help you get better. So, Global Jam for Peace, if you want to go on there and check out what it's about, and if you'd like a magnet, send me a message. If you'd like the sticker, I'll include that too. People have been making contributions, and it's covering the postage, and it's covering the donated stickers. And I want to encourage you, for going forward, to think about what instrument you want to get better playing. And if you don't have one that you've already selected, then choose one. Choose an instrument that you would like to start playing. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your brain and for your spirit and for the routine. There are many different elements of learning an instrument that are powerful to help you in life for so many different reasons. For me, guitar, bass, mandolin, ukulele, and piano are on that list. I'm adding in more all the time. When you learn one instrument, the next one becomes a little easier. And I'll throw in a reminder, on Saturdays I'm doing some very basic beginner guitar lessons to get you started. And last year I did a whole series, so that series is done. If you want to go fast, you can pop over to DC Guitar Lessons Facebook page and see all of the lessons from last year if you want to go fast. And if you want to go at a much slower pace because you're just getting started, you can do that each Saturday. And you're welcome to share that with anybody that you want, anybody that you know that might want to play guitar and learn from me, Washington DC's #1 rated guitar teacher, and learn at that nice, gentle, slow, patient pace. Then let them know. And you're welcome to share this video, share any of my videos. I post them up here as my way of giving back, because my life is amazing, and it keeps getting better. And there were times when I didn't have all these tools, and I didn't have the luxury of the amazing life that I live now. And I struggled through because I didn't have the education. I didn't. My mentors that I worked with were struggling with me. You know, they were giving me the information, and I was working my way through it. And all these years later, I have this amazing life, and I'm extremely grateful and thankful for that. So I'm excited to be giving back, and I'm grateful that I have the technology available so that I can give this back, so I can share these videos. I know people get on in the morning sometimes, and it's I've been getting some feedback. If you want to give me feedback, I would love to hear it. I know it makes a difference, and I appreciate it when somebody sends me a message and says, hey, I catch those a few times a week, or they say they're on every day, and let me know that what has been working for them. The idea is that we're working together on the repetition of creating that tool, 60 seconds to Serenity, so you can respond to the things in your day that you need to respond to as opposed to reaction. And when you do that, you'll find out that you are able to have both hands, and you're navigating as opposed to riding in the back of the bus and going over those bumps and getting bounced around, right? Putting you in the driver's seat. Anyway, I have to hop off. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll be on. I aim for between 6 and 7 a.m. on the East Coast time, and I will be here for you tomorrow. Peace, love, and music. Have a great, great Wednesday.